We grown, we sexy. It's raining again. Hi, babe. Our lineup is looking pretty good. Okay, who else is joining the queue now? Let's join the queue. Let's get this show started. Let's see who we have first. Miss Parker, welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Parker, yes, Special, we see you. Thank you for coming in. Miss Parker speaks. Miss Parker is a very powerful poet I met through, what's his name, Moody?
Greetings, right. Queen. How are you, beautiful?
Greetings to you, darling. It's great to see you. What do you want to share with us tonight?
I'm a get in and get out, because that's what I do. This is called Woman's Work. What girl ever loved you beyond your senses? Exciting all your faculties, sight, hearing, taste, smell, touch, conjuring up your climactic declaration. Have you shredding your independence tonight? Journey into my bedroom. There you will find salvation. Sit from the grail of anticipation. These grounds are holy, ordained. Kneel before me. Extend your hands in prayer. Ask for my forgiveness. I will send you to heaven. Woman be thy name. This here is woman's work. No time for childish diversions. I am grown, X-rated, but never nasty. Marked by the number 5, able to tear down your anatomy, reduce you to atoms, causing your body to with your flesh. 'Tis the witching hour, and I have no place to feed. Sacrifice, give yourself unto me. An offering, well, it's required to play here. Allow me to drink from your well. Place you safely in my mouth now. Drown me. Call me resurrected with each intense undulation. I know, well, baby, I know how to ride this wave. Persuade me to explore with my tongue. Blindfold me. Sight can only get in the way of this kind of lovemaking. Listen to the sound of my breath, the quickening of my pulse, the beat of my heart, the melody of my moans. Real women hum. Partake in the motion of my hips, the gentleness of my touch, the satin of my lips, the firmness of my grip. I want you to beg me, feel me. My touch will be your reward. Allow my eyes to voice satisfaction as your hands express appreciation. Tonight, there will be no verbal conversation, just us in the late hour. There is nothing new under the sun, so I make love by natural satellite underneath the new moon. Daylight was robbed of her creativity, so we slip into carnival eclipse with each moon rising. Let my scent travel through your nostrils, land on your taste buds, destroy.
No, don't.
By satisfaction tonight, ladies, tonight, we will separate the boys from the men from the warriors. This be ritual, tribal, rites of passage. This here, well, baby, this is woman's work. Now tell me, what girl ever loved you beyond your senses, leaving you senseless? Only a grown-ass woman could ever love you this way. Thank you.
Girl, you brought it. You brought it. I love it. Thank you very much. Guys, you see what I'm talking about? I think that's the piece I heard you do. It was a Wednesday with Moody. And that was like, wow. You know, so thank you very much, Miss Parker.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm so glad you have this platform. I appreciate you. Much love. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm right
All
here
darling.
listening.
Take care.
All right.
All righty. Woo! Our special guest is in already, Pillow Talk, and we're going to be going straight to school, sex ed. Straight to sex ed. But before we go to sex ed, where is Westru? Westru, can you come in, please? It's always great to have Westru around. I miss hearing his singing. And I see we have Empress Zinga as well. Empress Zinga says she went for her coconut wine. That must be delicious. You must share. And Triple X is here. Welcome, Triple X, as well. Okay, we go for Pillow Talk. Caribbean, are you ready, my love? I'm going to bring you in now. And this is going to be exciting. I'll tell y'all a secret, right? Normally, I don't like school. Normally, I don't like school, right? But this school, I am going to enjoy. Welcome, Latoya. How are you?
I am good. I've had a long day, but I'm really, really good. I actually really
Okay,
enjoyed
great.
the piece that was before. That was really lovely.
Yeah, she is awesome. She is awesome. I
That
love
was
when
that
my
was real
sisters
good.
come from the different countries and they share. I love it. So, the floor is yours. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to demonstrate, feel free. I'm not looking. But I will ask you this. How did you get into the business of being a sex ed coach and being and selling the toys and stuff?
Okay, so I started. Sorry, I started at the age of about 7. I started by just trying to find out, you're a teenager, you're trying to find out more. I
Yeah,
went to what my mother had said to me. She said, if you ever not feel like you can talk to me about something, there's a really great place you can go, and it's Barbadian planning. So I was like, okay. So when I had questions and queries and comments, I went and I joined a great youth organization they had, and the rest is history, to be honest, because I spent a good my young adult years I spent with them, learning, developing, um, just really understanding how critical it is for you to understand sexual and reproductive health and rights. And once I was really leaving the movement and the aging out, because it comes to a point where you have to age out, um,
yeah,
I realized I realized I didn't want to leave. You understand? I didn't want to leave. I really wanted to continue this work. Like I really enjoyed seriously talking to people about sex. So as
yeah.
I was about to, let me see. I was at university, had already chosen my courses and stuff. And I said, if I had to really look at my life going forward, can I see myself doing any of these subjects as a career without sex? No. So then I started to do research on how to be a sex therapist. From then, he said you need to have a first degree in psychology, and at the time I was doing sociology and politics. So then I switched over to psychology and politics, and which was both, great backgrounds to be in because politics is needed to navigate any
Yeah.
sexual landscape. And the rest is basically history. I've been teaching and learning and, you know, building myself is just because there's a lack of that. And even in therapeutic practice, when people tell me they go to their therapists are open to many things, but having deep conversations about sex, they're not really interested in.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something that was seriously lacking. The need to have deeper understanding, a deeper conversation about sex. Not just a superficial, is it good for you? Is it good for me? How to
Yeah.
make it good. More of a understanding what makes you arouse, what keeps you aroused, and how to keep the relationship moving in a way that makes you feel overall satisfied. So that's why. Why do I sell sex toys like these and the little tongue rings and everything? Because they're great conversation starters for sure.
I can
And
imagine.
you know, they're really, really good conversation starters for people. People really like my plethora of things, you know. The wood ones I have,
Mm-hmm.
the pink one that I use all the time as a demonstration too, but I don't actually
Right.
bring this in anymore. And the real life ones. You know what I mean? So hi Tira. So we have people like to see different toys in terms of what could possibly be something that turns them on. And it really
Okay.
allows them to try different things with the partner and without. I think masturbation is a critical tool of self development. So it's all a part of that. So I bring the
That
toys for the
is,
people because I think people, you know, people genuinely they love it.
yeah, they do.
Yes, I had
The
stuff.
Good Life. It was The Good Life.
Oh yes.
And here she was with these toys, and I was like, I like this girl. She is real. Because honestly, for me, you guys know what I like already. I think you should know by now. And it's a case of what the way I grew up, sex was not something that was spoken about. It was swept under the carpet. And whereas you said your mom told you where to go, I had to do a lot of research on my own.
I found that
Okay?
everybody else had to too.
Yeah. And some of my research, I found books in the house.
Hmm. So
I did
people
my
were talking,
research too,
reading about
right?
it.
Right. And then you have your friends at school sometimes to give you the wrong information and stuff. And one thing that I always pride myself in when it comes to my kids, I would not be hiding from them. I will let them know upfront what things it are because it's like it's a part of life. It's not taboo. And that is after all, that is how we got here. And one thing I cannot stand is when people are talking about sex, people are like, I can't stand that foolishness. It's ridiculous.
You know,
Right?
I think
And
it. I was telling somebody about it today. I say, you know, we walk up like we having sex. We sing about literally all in your garden. I want you to work. We ain't talking about really gardening. I
and a
mean,
gardening, me.
who
That is
gardening good
no
now?
gardening. That's no gardening.
Still, yet still, when you talk about penis and vagina, people just go, hmm, I it. That's get me.
Right?
This is
So
shame for yeah,
so
it's a
what's
shame.
on the charts now for Pillow Talk Caribbean? I realize that you're pulling more erotica onto your page now. I
Because
applaud that. I applaud
because people, the last conversations I've been having on lives, I started with Vane and stuff, and she was asking me about sending nudes and stuff. And I recognize that people have been using social media, but not necessarily for the right reasons.
Mhm.
So not to say don't send nudes, send nudes, send nudes,
Mhm.
send nudes, sending nudes to somebody else. You know what I mean? I use somebody else. Um, that's usually my advice because you want to spice up the relationship. You've been, especially COVID, you've been locked in with your partner for a long time, or you want to sell a nude, but you're not necessarily sure that you want you to be in a nude. And I always
Right.
say, There are beautiful pages by beautiful people who have more confidence than you and have more
Yeah.
awareness than you that you can use. There are lingerie brands, there's sex positive bodies out there. My girl, pick up, my boy, pick up them ones and say, this is what I
And
would
if you
do.
want, and if you want, edit it a little bit.
You understand? And they got lots of filters, right? So add a little filter, add the little words. If you need to draw in the arrow where it needs to go, and the directions,
And
I want you to do this action
drop
to
some
me
hints.
later. Low, nice hits, very, very nice hits. So I think people really needed, they kept asking, like, okay, what should they do? What should they do? It's not just about this text, but it's about the strategy off very easily. You adulting,
Mm,
paying bills, surviving, um, just even mothering consumes you. You
yeah.
forget who you are. You understand? So for that
It's
reason,
that
I
you
always
lose that part of you.
and people don't want you to see that part of you. They say, okay, but how are you gonna do this with your children about the place? They mislead. There are very excellent cop blockers. Let me not pretend.
Yes.
Children
Yes.
are excellent cop blockers. That is
Let me
Jedi
tell you
level.
something. Let me tell you something. Old lady taught me, right? There's something
I got
called putting Vaseline on the door. On the doorknob. When you put the Vaseline on the doorknob, they can't get it
Mhm.
open. And the old lady taught me
Listen,
that.
listen. We'll try that. I have new house that is turned knobs. I can try that. I will definitely try that. I will
Yes. And
definitely try that.
one of the guys was saying earlier that the words penis and vagina are rarely heard, which is a fact because I find a lot of children they know everything but the correct words for their genitalia, and that's something I frown upon. Don't be telling me that about you doggy. And you
I mean, I don't
told
mind a
what
little
is that
doggy
is a
action
told?
from. But listen, I don't mind little doggy action from me and you talking. We can talk about
Uh-huh.
doggy, we can talk about purity and blah blah blah. But let me
But
tell
now when it
you,
comes to the kids,
when I talking to my children, I say penis
right?
and I say vulva. You understand?
Okay.
So that way when we discuss, I say, have you washed your penis and vagina? Well, not vagina, vulva. And I make the
Mhm.
distinction because women always talk about, okay, play he want play with my nupsi or you
Mhm.
nupsi, you talking about your vulva.
Yeah.
Where especially when you're talking about orgasms, especially. So I like to be very clear about what we're talking about, especially with children. Especially, I begin, and adults always say, "Oh, you can't tell children them things." No, vagina don't work. Vagina is the vagina, but vulva is a lovely word. Let them use it. Vulva is a
Okay.
beautiful word, but I always start them with good touch, bad touch.
Right.
Whereas people are love to touch you. Hair, no, hands off. Bossy, hands off. Genitals, hands off. So if
Right.
anybody says anything or goes anything, tell mommy, I'm not going to kill the person or I'm not going to kill you, but I need to know so that we can address the situation.
Exactly.
Saves us heartache in the long end. And I start as early as my daughter's 5. I start from my son is 3. I start from this sort of time because I
Yes.
want to make sure that if
There's
anybody
nothing
comes
wrong with
any,
that.
any foolishness, and then not just foolishness, opportunistic offenders. I didn't mean to go down
Mhm.
this road, but you have to
No,
be
it's
aware of opportunistic
necessary.
offenders.
It's necessary.
People always talk about pedophiles, but I find that a pedophile, and because I've done studies and I'm working on my becoming a sex therapist, and one of my teachers was someone who actually assisted people who are pedophiles, right?
Hmm.
So that most of her clients want to stop. They don't want that attraction. They actually
Okay.
go through medical castration level. Oftentimes are opportunistic offenders. There are persons who recognize their power in the relationship in terms of I have power over this person, therefore I will use it for this. You have to recognize it, and people may not even notice because it's so culturally ingrained, the rape
Hmm.
culture in terms all right, she young, and get she a couple gifts, you know what I mean? And then they can be able to
Yeah.
ease in the grooming from an early age. They see
Right.
you all along on the streets, they keep saying, they keep talking, dropping talk, bit to when you get a certain age and then try to moving. So teaching the right words, show them the
Yeah, you
right
have to.
relationship to be in, and get them good knowledge, so that way when we get to this age, we can have the kind of stats we really been looking for. You understand? The
Yeah.
stats that's light up the fires and make you write that kind of poetry that's make the whole body drench.
Burn the house down.
Listen, make squirting a non-issue. You understand? Make squirting a non-issue.
That one we have to do in a whole different show altogether. Altogether. That's a show
Listen,
in itself. For
listen.
real.
And because I'm not a natural squirter, I would actually have to like work for that. You understand?
Mhm.
So I think that definitely a show. Definitely a show, because I would like for you to get
Yeah.
the squirters and then the people that got try real hard like me.
Okay.
So that's a different show. So we wanted to look tonight. I know your fan base is they're knowledgeable already. They know exactly what they're looking for and stuff. But even I was talking to someone today and they were saying, even walking into a sex toy shop could be pretty intimidating and you're not sure what you're looking for. So one of the first things I always tell, there's only one where you orgasms originating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really coming from nowhere else. But understanding your sensitivities might also help. So if you
Mhm.
know you are sensitive at the tip, or sensitive in your balls, you might try a toy that will hold you extra firm
Uh-huh.
at the top, or something that will give you more tickling in the balls area, right? So for example, I have a double whammy vibe. Yes, Marissa, I'm out to start now. COVID was rough. COVID
Time
was
to stop
rough.
back up.
Listen, I'm trying. Just let JetBlue open. I'll be cranking. So, all right. So let me explain the basics of a car ring, right? This is a double one. So it has a vibrator to the top and a vibrator to the bottom. Now, how is this little device used? So it stretches, right? And I'm actually making a really good pull. I can do a good exercise on this bad boy, right? Yeah, girl. Get the shoulders
On work.
working.
On work. Yeah.
Do that one work. So what it really does is this. It's a fancy elastic. It helps to keep
Okay.
track the blood. Use Mr. Brownie here. It helps to keep track the
We
blood.
have the name.
Well, he's chocolate, so I could best call you a brownie.
Okay.
Right? So what it does is it keep the blood in the actual penis nice and firm, right? But when you
Mm-hmm.
get to C2, it gives you clitoral stimulation at the top
Stimulation.
and at the bottom.
Okay.
And so let me pull it off of this one. Best on this one. Sorry for the lack of words, so they word this on because it is pretty stiff, huh? Right. So now
I'm
you
sure
have
everybody's watching quite intently.
no stimulation at the bottom, down by the balls area. You can see that you
Uh-huh.
got the little balls, and then you have for the top. Now, this is not direct like how you will have stimulation on something like this. This is not going to point out. You can always have. Who has that? Durex has one that has like a little bunny ear function,
Yeah.
but you really have to work on how strong of a stimulation you're looking. So that's why top people
Okay.
know where your orgasms are originating with. If your partner is a female,
That's
okay,
why so
you want to make sure you know if your partner is a male, then I think that you two would have that kind of conversation in terms of understanding what they like for penetration, so you know
okay.
where you're going. So this one is really good. Two different vibrators at the top. When I get in the back end, I'll let you know, right? And it has like these little rough
Okay.
edges, should texture. You see that? It's a
Yeah.
beautiful.
That looks
So
like fun.
it is a lot of fun. So the love is reusable because you get to take these out, right? This is the battery. This is the two bullets. right?
Okay.
So you get these, you take these out. This one here is just, I don't have all my mic tonight, but it's kind of sliding out my hand, right?
Okay. Powerful.
And yeah, it's pretty powerful. And you just change out these batteries if you need be. Now this can be washed, to be washed and reused. The ones are
Hygienic.
smaller, yes, and they're made of silicone and medical-based material. So you want to make sure that when you buy your toys, you buy toys to last and toys that you can wash and reuse. Or at least if you can't wash them all together, you can wash certain parts and make sure you think. This one is a one-time use one. This is one of my giveaways for you tonight, right?
Okay,
This one
nice.
This one is a one-time use one, but it's battery life is for 30 minutes. If you haven't sat for 30 minutes straight, kudos to you. If not, you can just, there's a little small button. I mean, grown folks talking
Can
here, we
somebody,
probably don't need 30
what
minutes,
I am
right?
trying to figure out, what I'm trying to figure out is how can somebody really last 30 minutes with that on? That's what I am here
Listen,
asking myself.
people that some of them is beyond them is be having sex for an hour. I don't know what they're doing for an hour, but I'm very happy to hear people have stamina.
That's
But
very,
look,
very good.
very good for them. This, you see, this has a little switch on button, right? To switch it on, you
Yeah.
switch it off. No, usually what you could do, what I usually recommend, because you know most people are not gonna last 30 minutes, right? You just slip out the little motor, wash this part,
Hmm.
and put it back in, and that way you could get to use it for more than once. All right.
Okay.
This vibration is gonna be a little later because this motor is smaller than this one,
And it's
clearly,
only one.
and it's only one. Versus like 1
Okay,
hour.
Lasso. Okay, Lasso.
Listen, at that point, I think you need to talk to you. So that's one of them. I got another phone charge for this one here. Say it down. So when people say, okay, I've never had a sex toy and I want to introduce something into the bedroom, I usually I start them off with something simple
Okay.
because you have to have conversation. Most people don't actually talk about it; they just bring it and drop it in the bed and say that what we're using. But I like to have I tell you to have a conversation, introduce it, be light, be gentle. Don't just drop that there. So this one is for the ladies primarily. Now, men, I want you to know, carvings are not just for with your partner. If, especially if you know you're overly sensitive in your shaft, that you know you just come fast. Let me just be honest. You know, you have to know your endurance, right?
Know
If you know that
yourself.
that's, you gotta know yourself. If you know that's something that you're struggling with, then I usually recommend masturbating with the vibrator on for a little bit
Mhm.
and that because that way you'll be able to build up your resistance to it, right? Because you don't want to go using it and then within the first 3 minutes, get it all over.
Okay.
So you build up your resistance, not a laughing matter, but like a serious technique and
That's a
strategy.
serious thing. That's a
That's a
serious thing.
strategy because the dichotomy between a woman's orgasm and a man's orgasm is huge. Women will not come as much as a man. If you only have sex once a month, you are guaranteed to be missing the boat most of the time for many women, right? Many women will be like, all right, we have sex once a month and you just come that one time? Maybe not. On how your orgasms look, right? So when you have that kind of dichotomy, you need to make sure that you and your partner are thinking. Ace, good. So the introductory one. So another introductory one is this one. This is a finger vibe. I have more of these as well, right? So no, a finger vibe is good for two things, right? I know it's just like what the hell you do a finger vibe for? So
Yeah, like
you
pure
bring it in.
mischief.
So this has a little nubby part at the top, right? A little,
Hmm.
little. So this is good for fingering action, clitoral action. So if you have some good lube, right, you rub it all around the labia, which is the vulva area, right? and then you could concentrate it right on the clitoris, so that way you get a nice
Buzz?
concentrated buzz. Yeah. So this is for if you use it with your partner as well. So if you have a partner that has a penis, listen, 'cause it's a good sea urchin though, Zinga. You know what I mean? It's the best one you ever
That's
did
not the
have.
dangerous one, Zinger.
So what you would do is I just changing thing because my battery here pretended that it ain't got no manners.
Okay.
So
Latoya,
yeah,
do you wanna stop for a bit and then let me bring you back in?
yeah. Let me do that.
Okay,
Let
cool.
me, let me bring.
All right, lovely.
Let you bring me.
Okay. Wow, we got some people here in the queue. Oh my goodness. We have a really bad behaved person here. Where's Ratu? Hey Ratu, what's up, honey?
I'm here. I'm thoroughly enjoying this, right?
I can tell. I can tell.
Manners and respect to your phone there, right?
No, the manners and respect, my dear. How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, you're taking my virginity. This is the first time that I'm actually doing something like
Woo!
this.
Woo!
So yeah,
Woo!
voila,
Wait for
voila,
me.
voila. Yeah, I know, right? So check my Wolverine. Well, I'm trying. I can't really grow any facial hair. Been trying for like what,
Okay.
3 months now. This
Okay.
is as far as it goes.
It's a start. It's a start.
Right?
It's a start.
Yeah, it's a start. Yeah, but it won't grow anymore. Right?
But
Been
you know
trying.
the beards are
What's
becoming
up,
very
Kate?
popular now.
Get a beard?
And she does beard oils and stuff. So we'll see.
No, beard is not gonna help. It's not gonna happen. I'm
Okay.
trying. Just it's not gonna happen. Right? So I'm gonna shave tomorrow. Right? Well, at least I'll keep my sideburns. Yeah, I'll keep my
Okay.
sideburns and keep those fine.
Okay.
But all right. So I hear that you want me to do a little something something for you.
Yes, I do.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I see people are shouting me. "Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up?" All right. Let's see. So I got my loop pedal and everything here set up.
Oh.
So oh, baby. So we talking sex tonight, right?
Yes, we are.
Mhm. Slow down. Let me watch you take your clothes off, baby. Mm. Turn around. Push me on while you back it up, baby. Yeah. I love it when you stand like this, looking like a time, girl. You know what it is. And my mind goes, and my mind goes, baby, would you come a little closer? Let me tell you a little something. Oh, the way you do them things, the way you move your body makes me wanna get myself into a clinic. Check my heartbeat. The way you do them things, the way you moving closer so seductively. You come to me, tell him, check my heartbeat. Check me out. Oh yeah. Gain on magazine. You feel it cause you on the scene. This is how we'll come back on the scene. On the fly, cause you know I gotta do this on the make a time when I'm closer. This one's here for my reposer. Do a freestyle when you're smiling cause you wanna. I'ma do this, get the when you're fine. And this is how you do it when you're drinking on your wine. So all the curtains are blowing, the wind is just singing so sweetly. And the way that your body is calling me out so softly, I love it when you stand like this, looking like the time, girl, you know what it is. My mind goes, yeah, let me tell you a little something. The way you do them things, the way you moving closer, so seductively. You come to me, tell him, check my heartbeat. The way you do them things, the way you moving closer. Hey, yeah. Turn up the lights, yeah. Come feel this tonight. Oh, move a little slower. Come a little closer. I just wanna touch ya. Maybe do a little more to ya. Baby, we could change the motion. Yeah. Be like that bad girl, I really ready. Fucking on the heartstrings, feeling you already. Got me sucking on the Henny. Sipping on your love, girl. Too many. Baby, would you come a little closer? Really wanna feel you. Get to know you. Let me tell you a little something. The way you do them things, the way you do it closer, so I wanna feel you coming closer. The way you do them things, the way you do them things. Yeah, what, better thing. Way you do them things, the way you do them things, the way you do them things. Oh, da, da, da. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Thank you,
So
thank
that's
you,
a
thank
little
you,
live
thank you.
remix of one of my own tunes. Correct.
Send up those hearts for
Thank you for
Wesley,
having me.
guys. Send up those hearts for Wesley. Thank you very much, Wesley, for coming through.
Man, you're very welcome, and thank you for having me.
It was awesome taking your virginity.
Yes. Yes. We got more things to take away.
Listen, you make me pull out my hair already. What more do you want?
Oh, pull it out. Pull
Look,
it
look,
out.
look. Tonight is hot enough as it is. Tonight is
You
hot
know
enough
what?
as
It
it
is
is.
pretty hot.
And
It
we're
is
gonna go
pretty
back to
hot.
Latoya again just now. So Wesley, thank
Yes.
you. Stay with us, have some more fun, learn some more. Remember, stay in school.
Kaplaka.
Next stage. Next stage.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Wesley, anytime. Wow. What's up, Kish? Woo! Kaplaka. Oh man, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's bring in my girl Crystal. Crystal, are you ready for me now? Our time is tight. I may go over time tonight because tonight is just awesome and we just doing it right. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
What's up?
Girl, I didn't know that you had me on here already. I'm just sitting here like, what's going on?
You my girl. You my girl.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I got my sex hair. You know that
Uh-huh.
sex hair, right?
I'm seeing the hair. I'm seeing the hair. I'm loving the hair. You love the hair. I'll have the strawberries.
Oh, I love it. Well, I'm gonna do an old piece, and then I'm gonna do a quick rap for y'all.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a woman of many talents, boo. All righty. So the first piece is a piece, like I said, it's an old piece. I did it some years ago when Bush was trying to decide if we were going to go to war because we were supposed to find those weapons of mass destruction.
Mm-hmm.
So my piece is called "Secret Weapon." This is my whole take on the impending war situation. The powers that be need a different motivation. They need some bomb ass pussy to get their mind straight. They need to concentrate on making love, not perpetuating hate. My patriotism runs high, so I will volunteer to get Hussein, bin Laden, even Bush in gear. Got a secret weapon that'll pass any customs check. Keep it concealed inside a satin thong, no one will suspect. Many lives are dependent on my love-making skills. Got folks praying that my ass will break down those iron wheels. But don't worry, I'm skilled in Kama Sutra hiding. Hussein will finally disarm and send the remaining bombs over, and Bush should be tripping talking about when you're coming back over. The world would be saved and there'd be no war. I'd be a world-recognized international star. I get the Nobel Peace Prize. I write a few books. I'll give lectures on how to get any man hooked. Black pride will excel all because of me and my anti-war weapon, the bomb-ass pussy.
I like how you say that. The bomb
Huh?
ass. The bomb ass pussy. I like that.
That's right. You don't got to drop no bombs. I got the bomb right here for you.
Love it.
All
Love it.
right.
Love it.
Okay, so a few weeks ago we did a little challenge. We had some of our poets show their range because we all know that rap is just another branch on the poet tree. So
Huh?
if you can write rhymes, if you can write poems and you got a little rhythm, you can rap. So here is my piece. Hold on, here we go. Let me get it back to the beginning.
Ooh,
I'm
she's
that
got me
chick,
dead.
been that chick, still that chick, will forever be that chick. I'm a cougar on the run looking for a little fun. If you're over 21, I'ma have to get me some. I'm way more experienced. I've been doing this for years. If you get a piece of this, I'ma leave your ass in tears. Fly girl, always been a try girl, never been a shy girl. Bitch, that's on by girl. My DM stays litty. They can't believe I'm 50. Wish they but I'll take the sun. Been macking before he was born. Want new D, not OP, what's up? Keep my back in, you packing, young G? I'm a cougar. I'm dad's age, but I'll take the son. Been macking before he was born. Want new D, not OP, what's up? Keep my back in, you packing, young G? I'm a cougar. Yeah.
And you can hear that roar in there. I love that. That really blends with your voice beautifully. I love that. How have you been otherwise, honey? How have you been?
I've been good. How have you been?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I
Just
needed this
relaxing.
tonight. I needed this
Good. I'm
because
glad.
everything that's going on in the world has just been so overwhelming. I needed
Yeah,
this. Thank you.
we need to change. No problem. Thank you for coming through as always.
All righty.
And
I'm
stay
waiting
with
to see
us.
some more toys.
Of course. Of course.
Bye.
Yes, you'll see some more toys. All righty. Yeah, she has a lovely, I love the purr. I love the purr. Coco, Janelle, where are you, my love? You're next. You're next. Coco, where's Coco? Yeah, Lester, she got a purr. Kind of like an Eartha Kitt, you think? Hey, Coco, what's up, babe?
What's good, everybody? How you? Hold on, let me get myself straight here. I'm sorry. Hi, it's nice to meet you, um, formally, because I know
Formally.
kind of chat formally and informally. Kind of chat.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I started just in case you called me. I'm sorry to be rude, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh,
That's right, babe.
anyway, um, I'm a writer and poet. I normally do short stories. Most of my poetry is I'm
Mhm.
mostly kind of long winded because it's always like this wow factor and my poems always take a twist. But I don't have a really long one. Um, but it's a nasty one, which is my specialty. So I hope y'all like it.
Of
And
course.
judging from the energy, I think everybody will like it.
Yes.
I, I don't have a title for it. I just wrote it like 2 days ago. So
Oh,
we're
that's
still working
nice.
on
That's nice.
I'm still working on a title for it. Okay, here we go. Each lick of your lips causes my pussy to drip like a faucet, no filter. My mind starts to wonder, and I imagine you and me on a late night creep between satin sheets, or maybe a blanket on the beach. Imagine your hands caressing my skin, kissing and drinking in all my melanin. I kiss your chest, rest my head over your heartbeat, the rhythm making me moist, a yawny pulsates as she waits, the moment as she awaits, the moment you penetrate her walls, your man cave, where your dick hibernates like it's winter. I straddle you. My pussy gently kisses the tip. I'm sorry, I'm reading on my
That's all right.
computer. Quick, look, quick technical difficulty. Okay. I'll stop that. I'm sorry. Hmm. Her walls, your man cave, where your dick hibernates like it's winter. I straddle you. My pussy gently kisses the tip, sliding slowly down the pole like a dancer. Burlesque, pussy tight like corset. You cut my breath. You moan and whisper. This is the best. I'm in control. Each sway of my hip. We go again with this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is so annoying. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. You cut my breast. You moan and whisper. This is the best. I'm in control. You sway of my hips. Hula hoop on the playground. Rebound shots at the basketball court. Swish, and I don't even like sports. Don't score yet. We got shit to do. I lick the tropical taste off you, then kiss you. Sharing is caring. A sample of dessert. Sweet potato pie straight out the oven. I'm loving how you devour each slice. I can see this happening in my mind. The dick is so nice, not too long, not too thick, a perfect fit in my throat. Admiring it while I kiss it. I even stop to converse with it. Look at you looking all delicious and decadent. This is my feet, throat, nails in your back. We climax, then back to life, back to reality. Empty.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, what
Thank
I'm
you.
going to do, thanks for coming through, honey. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to end for now, and I'm going to come back in because we still have some people in the queue, and we still have to go back to school with Latoya.
All
We
right.
still got to go back to school. right? So I'll be back in a few minutes, so just look for me and log back in with me. And thank you very much again, Coco.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Bye
Of
now.
course.